Okay, and when you were going up, once you were sitting down and knew that you were next in line to go give up your speech, and while you're walking up to the podium and while you were giving your speech, what were all the thoughts through every step of the process?
Well, I was just...
While you were sitting, let's start with when you were in your seat, before you even got up.
Okay, in my seat, I kept thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to go next. Am I going to do well? Am I going to choke? Am I going to get up there and be all nervous? Like, is there going to be something in my teeth? Is my hair going to be, like, crazy? Is, like, I don't know, is there going to be something wrong with my outfit? Is there something I'm not aware of that everyone else will see and then I'll be embarrassed? And then I, I don't know, just, like, do I know what I'm going to say? And I go over, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? What am I going to say? So when I get up there, I'll know, but, like, I just feel like I'm going to forget it as soon as I get up there.
Okay, and then while you were walking up there?
While I'm walking up, I was trying to take deep breaths, and, like, calm myself down, but while I was trying to do that, I felt myself becoming overwhelmed and just getting really, really anxious. I felt myself begin to shake. My mind, that's all I could think about then. I couldn't think about my speech, what I was going to say. All I was thinking about was, what's going on with my body? Why am I shaking so much? Why am I so nervous? Is everyone looking at me? Do they see that I'm nervous? Do they see my hands shaking? And again, my outfit is, like, am I walking funny? Or, like, is there something wrong with my shirt? Just, I don't know, all sorts of thoughts.
Okay, and while you were actually giving the speech, you weren't consciously aware of anything you were actually saying, or did you see the faces of the people you were looking at and seeing that they were understanding what you were saying, or did it just seem? Do you think that they saw that you were being so anxious?
I mean, when I was up there, I really felt like they saw me being anxious, and then that made me 10 times more anxious. I was shaking, and then I looked up and I saw everyone looking at me, and then I really started to shake, And then I saw myself shaking, so I was like, well, if I'm seeing myself shake, they have to be seeing me shake. And then I was trying to think of, well, just say this next, but then I was thinking, well, my voice is, wavering, like they're going to be able to see this, and they can tell. I was getting all embarrassed, and wondering what they were thinking about me. And that's pretty much all I was thinking about, so I couldn't even think about how to give my speech the right way in order to get a good grade.
Okay, well, what it seems like is that it's normal for people to get anxious and people to get a little bit, like, timid when they have to go give public speaking. That's not really for everybody. But it seems like for you, it just totally consumes you. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's very overwhelming.
You can't get past it. You just become very much in the moment of being anxious.
Yeah, and then I can't focus on my speech.
Is there anything that's happened in your past that's maybe made this so much more difficult for you than it would be normally for anybody else?
Not really. Just, if I've seen someone give a bad speech, I get like, well, I don't want to be like that, I just imagine the worst in me. Like, I see someone, whatever they do wrong, I just know I'm going to do, like, tenfold, do that wrong, and then just what everyone does wrong, I'm going to get basically everyone's, should we stop this? Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry, and then